Okay. Our buddy from Lake City, Randy, brought us over some games. One of them being Fire. The second one is over there, which is Jurassic Park. Fire. Thank you, Mario. Fire is a really cool game. It's been sitting for a while, so it's not 100%. Some of the little things are the little ball feeder mech is a little loose, so I need to tighten that stuff up. But these are the new games here. I should take you guys off the stand here. Walk around and show it to you. Hang on one second here. Sorry for the Cloverfieldness here, but here's Fire. We just kind of picked this guy up. We didn't pick it up. Our buddy's letting us borrow it for a bit. But pretty good shape. A little dirty, but we'll clean it up. We're going to tighten up some of the mechs and go over stuff. It needs some new rubber. You can see here. Some of the rubber is kind of rough and you know, needs to be turned back to rubber rather than hard plastic. But overall, it's pretty good. Back glass is a little bit faded, but the displays are good. It's got a little bell up top that still rings, so that's pretty cool. We got Mario Kart over here still going on. Here's Jurassic Park. So some of the lights are out, but we'll get all those updated here. But we'll go back over here to Fire. So I'm going to put it up here and kind of lift the play field and look and kind of see what we've got going on. Try to not make you guys sick here. Cancel, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put it here. What we'll do is we'll actually move it a little bit closer for you. We'll put a game on it so I can see if I can recreate or at least kind of show you what it's doing. Let me see if I can adjust the iPad here. I don't have the full stream set up here today, so got a little bit of it. Here we go. Kind of set it up like this. It's not terrible. There we go. There we go. All right. So you can see here, sometimes it'll have issues kicking it out here, but really fun game. Ooh. What's up, Dad? What's up, Steve? So yeah, the mech that we need, I don't know if it's fixable. They're out of stock right now on Marco. It's a ball feeder mechanism that's like super kind of loose. It seems to work at like 85% of the time, but the actual, oh my god, the actual mech itself is like kind of wobbly. So when it goes to hit the ball into the shooter lane, it kind of like loses a lot of its upward force. It's kind of messed up, but other than that, I mean, it needs to be cleaned up and new rubber, but it plays pretty good. One of the switches is a little sticky, but Randy had told us he bought this like 2 years ago and never even plugged it in, played it. So it's been sitting a while, so it plays a little rough, but it'll be a bit better. It'll be a bit better. The bell popping. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get in here and take a look at it. Bring this out right here. It's a really fun game. Alright, so I'm going to shut this guy off. Kind of take a look under here. So yeah, this mech here, see how it like wobbles like this? I'm not supposed to do that. So I'm going to pull these balls out first, and then we'll break these plastics. free balls in there. It's actually surprisingly clean. Considering it hasn't been used in so long, like this plate feels really good shape. It's got the cool little like rollover, light up fire thing, pretty neat. But yeah, this is the big issue here is this. This shouldn't be wobbling as much as it is. And I don't know, like I see here, it's not really on like a screw. It's almost on like a rivet. And the rivet itself is kind of like messed up. So you can see here how it wobbles again. It's not supposed to, it's only supposed to go up and down like this and not side to side. So when it comes down, all of its motion is kind of like wobbling around. So see if we can't figure that beast out. Or at least do something to it to make it a little bit better, a little less wobbly. I don't think it's fixing apart because it's really not really anything to do. It's not really what I think of. I guess we could try. No, it's a solid piece. Even that would work. If you put another washer on it, it's just going to make it tighter. It's not going to. Maybe not. Maybe if you put another washer on that little clip. Here. I don't know how much room there is. Maybe. I'm going to see if I can find a. Let's see if I can find a washer that'll fit on there, and it might actually tighten it up. I'm gonna move you guys a little closer, make it a little easier to see. Maybe. That's what we're working on right there. So what's up, Steve? What you doing, Dag? You not playing any league or anything? So you be leaguing it up? Goodie bags in here, got some fuses, it looks like. Mold, fuses, got a manual in here. Alright, where am I going to find, what if I have like an E-clip off an old hat joystick or something I can put in here to kind of space this out a little bit more? Because it looks like, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's actually missing a washer on the inside of that mech. So let's see if we can't find a washer. I'll be right back. I'm going to the parts closet. All right, still looking. Alright, so we actually found a washer here. Where the camera's at over here. I don't know if it'll focus or not, but let's see if we can't squeeze this little washer into this mech. Of course I'm going to drop it into the machine. I'll try to pull this little pin out and see if I can't get that second washer in there. All right. So here comes the little a little pin. Put that over there. I'm wondering if putting a second. Oh, it's not even big enough. Oh, dang it. The hole not big enough. Frick. The hole in this washer is not big enough. Let me see if I've got one with a bigger hole on it. Not looking good. Well, looks we don't have the right washer, but we'll see if we can't make something work here. All right. Let's see. Okay. Wonder if we can maybe take this washer off. Bend it a little bit to make it a little fatter. Let's see if maybe by doing that it can hold me over. So I can get the piece and actually get a new washer. You see, this will help a little bit. Put that back on there. Take our E-clip, or E-clip, whatever the heck this is called. Put it back in. Don't know if it's going to work. Still seems a little wobbly, but not as bad as before. Alright, so let's see if that helps at all. I don't know if it will. What I did was I moved the washer a little bit. I spaced it out a little bit more. Just to see if it will help. Hold it on there. But we'll give it a shot and see. The other thing was this switch here. Ran. Difficult pain. We'll pop the balls in. Kind of give it a once over. Check and see how it's doing. Oops. Yeah, so I gotta adjust that switch for that ramp. But we'll see if it does any better with kicking the balls out. Let's see. Okay, well, kick it out first try. power shafts. So it seems to be helping a little bit. Got the bell going on the top. Little ball lock there.
Still messing up over here a little bit.
There it goes. Yeah, so that's not gonna, definitely not gonna be a permanent fix, but get some loops going. Somehow snaked it in. Let's see. Having a hard time, Phil. Come on. There we go. Oh. Snuck it out to the side. Trying. Oh, missed it. Terrible. So that didn't fix it, but we know what we need to do to get it back up. We got to get that the little mechanism. They're about 25 bucks. They're not really available on Marco right now, but I'll keep an eye out for it. But that's pretty much it for that one. Go ahead and put this glass back on here. I'll stop at Ace tomorrow to see if I can find like a rubber washer that'll fit that piece for it. See if maybe that'll hold it until that piece comes back into stock on Marco. Which I've got a parts high-speed playfield upstairs. I might go see if that playfield's got a similar mech on it or not. I'm not sure, but we're gonna head over here to Jurassic Park, which is also loaned to us. Ooh. Oh, that space shuttle. Turn with me. There we go. Put you over here. Got the Jurassic Park. 6 balls missing. That's not good. This thing is weird, man. It has like, when the balls rest in the trough, I need to grab the keys. They don't lay properly on the little switches in the trough. It's weird. Let me grab the keys real quick. Fire singing its face off. It's weird. It's like, I wonder if there's like something that's blocking it. You know, pick the ball up maybe. Yeah. try to shoot the dinosaur. So this one, it seems like the left flipper is a little weak. But it could just be like a sleeve issue, or it works. It launches the ball, it's just not really clicking. Ugh. So it looks like there's some play in it. Shot the dinosaur in his neck. So those pops can be adjusted. It's almost like, here it goes. See if Greg bite it. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. He ate it. Okay, so that bottom pop needs to be adjusted. Oh no. It drained. It looks like there's something stuck in that trough. That's what I think it is. Might be like a rubber or something. Check that out. Ooh, missing a little bit. Get in there. As you can hear, this one needs to be tightened up a little bit. A little multi-ball. Oh, immediately drain it, of course. Ugh. Ooh. That's an unfortunate static ball. It's weird. The balls don't want to like move down the thing. It's really bizarre. Shot him in his butt.
It's lots of fun.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up and take a look at it. See if we can see what's going on. At least in the trough area.
Up on the game.
It looks fine now, but it doesn't seem right. It don't seem like something's like stuck in it. You're gonna make this place here. It doesn't really like move. Oh, okay, this works. Here. Alright. So this flipper here seems kind of weak. And this one seems pretty good. That looks okay. It's a solid solder. Will go loose. Yeah. This coil's loose, floating around in here. It's weird. So we'll tighten that up. Probably get a little bit better play out of it. This trough thing is bizarre to me. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna lower this back down.
It's lots of fun.
Pull this in here. Go get some stuff here. Be right back. Alright, back. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and put these gloves on. This game's a little dirty. The coil's a little loose. I'm trying to think of a way that we can tighten it up because it doesn't look like the bracket is bad or anything like that. Gloves on now. Dirty. It's alright. Good. Let's kickstand up here. Alright. This guy looks loose. See how it's kind of rocking around in here like this? You don't want that. You want it to be as tight as possible. So I think this bracket honestly just got bent a little bit. So I'm going to loosen it up. I'm going to grab the Allen keys. We're going to loosen it up and tighten it back up. Grab my X keys. Alright, we back. We back. I'm going to try to tighten this thing up. I think it's 36, right? 3/16. Look at that, first try. Oh, that's really on there. There's so much play in this coil, it shouldn't be like that. Tighter than you want. Here you go. We got both those guys loose now.
These are getting lots of fun.
Seems nice and good and tight. Okay. So that seems good. I'm gonna pop a new sleeve in here just to be safe. And grab a new sleeve. You can see here this one's all kind of rough and janky and gross looking and everything, so we're gonna go ahead and swap that out. gonna go ahead and shut off Mario Kart. It's loud and tired here. All right, so here's the new sleeves. As you can see, they look much better condition and shape. Turn you guys a little bit. There we go. Put this back in here. See if it helps at all. Being a little bit tighter. Yeah, it already feels more snug. So while we have this open, we'll probably, I mean, this one seems okay, so I'll just leave this in here in case we need it again. But let's just check to see if this sleeve will help make this a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feels good. We got our 2 screws that we pulled out of the coil stop. We're gonna put those back in. See if it's actually any better. Hopefully it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's still kind of floating in there. This one feels more snug. Let me put the other nut or the other screw just to see. Maybe I'm crazy. We're gonna check it out. Let's see. It's still a little bit loose. It seems like the coil itself is floating around a little bit. So it looks like this actually needs to be bent a little bit in. Might as well do it while it's loose before we crank it back in. The sleeve definitely needs to be replaced regardless, so that's fine. Swapped out. Swap this over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to bend it a little bit in. Try to put a little more force on the coil. So I'm going to grab my pliers and I'll be right back. Alright, so we've done it a little bit. We're going to see about moving it back. For anybody watching, if you have any questions or want to know what's going on, feel free to chat up. I keep checking chat every couple seconds to make sure. Alright, so we bent it a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to help. It may not help at all. But we're going to go ahead and put this back on. I guess we could put... That's in there. Let's just... We're going to put it back on and see if it's any better with just the sleeve. Tightening it up. Hopefully it is. Gun. We're gonna crank it down. Best we can. There. And you still see the coil's still a little loose in there compared to this one. I don't know what it's doing. It's weird. I think in this front piece here, this front bracket got bent back from being hit so much. It doesn't look loose. Oh well, let's see. We're gonna put it back down before we take a look at this straw, just to see if that made any difference whatsoever. I still think it's going to give us the missing 6 balls here because these balls didn't move over. I think that whole mech has to be cleaned. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Music's not playing. I'm gonna leave that. I think the volume's just down. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, replacing the sleeves made it much better. Okay. Oh yeah. Got much more power now too. That's good. We still need to adjust those pops, which we can do in a bit. Man, that thing is powerful. Holy crap. That thing is so much more strong now. Holy crap. Those pops will be adjusted. Trying to just see if there, what else I notice is weird or not working properly as we play. That's a tight shot. Oh, it's so much better. Those pops are good. I know they work because they were working last game. I think the switches are just dirty or need to be adjusted. But yeah, just putting that sleeve in's made a world of difference. Holy crap, is it better. So much better. So sometimes a little, 50% part can make the tops work. They just really need to be aligned. I mean, I can't get that right. There we go. Oh no. Do we shoot the dinosaur? Oh, missed him. He's fine. Pops are good. The switches are probably just dirty or maybe adjusted. Usual pinball stuff. Try to make this ramp shot. Holy frick. Made it too good. Oh no, we got a multi-ball. That's crazy, right? Is he gonna save it or is he gonna chomp it? There we go. Holy crap, that thing is so fast. Jeff Goldblum shot is super tight, man. Holy crap. Didn't kick the ball for me though. So it thinks there's a ball on the playfield.
Hasn't moved anything over. So it thinks there's a ball out here, but it's stuck and it's not registering there. So something is preventing these balls from moving over. So we still need to figure that out. Let's see this. Alright, back up with you. Just move back, just like that. So what is preventing these balls from going over? So let's, I guess first we'll go ahead and pull the balls out.
See if we can't figure out, see if there's anything like blocking the way of it or whatever.
So we're gonna go ahead and balls that move. Really bizarre. I can't even take the balls out. Something's in the way.
They got lots of secret stuff on this game.
Wedged in. It's like a lock or something. But why is that locking? Because the balls are going over. Huh. Really weird. I don't really know a lot about Data East games. Never really worked on any, but it looks like there's a secondary coil here that, and this is loose too. Whole neck is loose, man. This is something that's preventing it. Now they're all lined up on the switches, which is good. It's got the 6 balls. What is this thing?
There's like a mech or something here that's locking the ball down. I'm not quite sure. Volume came back. Let's see. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, so there is a lock. It kicks the ball over, and then it kicks it in there. I'm wondering if maybe that neck is gummed up. Could be, oh, it's not going up. Could be that mech that's here that releases and kicks the ball over is loose or bad solder or something weird. Because now it kicks it over, and then it kicks it up. Okay. It juked me. Putting that sleeve on. T-Rex? One out. Only picked one out. It's a tri-ball. Should be 2 balls that one. No, it's only 1. Here it's trying. Trying to kick the ball out here. Music stops.
It's still acting like there's a ball in play. There's not. So it's almost like the thing that releases to let it over is messed up. Now it works. Really weird.
That thing works great though, man. There's a switch at the end of the trough that doesn't hit. Okay, cool. The thing is still in multi-ball. Okay, so the switch is at the end of the trough. So is it under the apron? Like, do I need to pull the apron off? Because, like, when I look at it here, there's only switches I see are these, like, ball trough switches. So is the switch... Is it this one? Right here? Because this looks like it tells this to fire. But I can't see... There's, like, some wires that go up here. And there's, like, a little, like... switch or something, but I can't see. Oh wait, there is. You're right. There is a switch here on the top. So I guess the apron needs to come off. So I'm gonna pull this apron off here. Looks like it's just 2 screws. So these screws come out, and then there's a switch underneath there. Okay. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. Cool, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this apron off. Look and see if we can't see this switch. Maybe it's out of alignment. Pretty long screw, Jesus. Yeah, I really don't know much about Data East, man, so I appreciate any advice or tips you got. Let's see if this comes right out. Using my cocktail table as a parts bench here. It's down by the up kicker? Huh. Okay. So this one's okay here. Down by the up kicker. Let's check it. I guess I can pull these out. By the up kicker, there's a switch. The only switch I see is here. But it looks like there's something else that locks it here. And I see it, but I can't see where the... See, it looks like it's this one. Like this fires. So this fires and it puts them over there. So where's the switch for this? I guess that's not what I'm seeing. Just looks a little frayed actually here. But I can't see where the switch is for this guy. So it looks like yeah, that's for that. I guess I'm just not seeing the switch for that coil on the top. Let me adjust you a little bit here. So yeah, I'm looking like, I'm gonna try to move this, hang on. Sorry. I'm running on an iPad today. The one to the right of the trough. Well, It looks like, so here's the coil. So the switch underneath is for this one, but it looks like I need to find the switch for this that tells this to fire. So there's the or the switch is for the ball trough up here. But I can't seem to find the switch that tells that top coil to fire. So there's this one, but I think this switch is for this coil, right? Yeah, because before it gets here, this has to fire. And I can't see what tells this to fire. I guess that's what I'm not seeing. I don't know if it's the last switch in that row or what it is. Yeah, so see when just pulling these out. It looks like to the right of that, like I don't know if there's a switch here. There's this coil here, which is working. There's the coil there, which is the buck, which is firing. But this here, I don't know if it's the last switch or what the heck it is. Because this pulls and it launches the ball here, and then the vertical up kicker launches it up. So what tells this? Oh, this is actually kind of rough to fire. I wonder if this needs a sleeve too, actually. Yeah, this is like super hard to pull in. So maybe the switch is working. Maybe this needs to be adjusted. I'm gonna pull that out and clean that sleeve and see if maybe it just needs to be cleaned out or something. Because this thing's rough. Look how hard that is to push it in. I bet you that's what it is. All right, let me do that. Guarantee you that's at least part of the problem. This should not be that hard to push in. Holy crap.
It's a lots of secret stuff on this game.
So now it seems fine. So if I put a ball in this, it pushes it up a little bit. Okay, so see if there's a ball, but there's nothing here, it's super easy. Push it. If you put a ball into it, now it's like clunky. It doesn't want to go. So we'll pull that off and clean it, see if that does anything. Love rip. Gotta rip glove. All right, let's see. Okay, that's actually flathead, so pull this guy back up. Put the kickstand back up here. Lower you guys a bit. Gonna be working up here. Appreciate the help, man. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I don't really have a lot of experience on Data East stuff. So anything that you can set up a thing, a link for me, I'll check it out. Like, I'm wondering maybe if this thing's bent a little bit too much, or that switch dropped down or something. Something about it doesn't seem right. When a ball's on it, it shouldn't be super hard to plunge. So something's either bent or not aligned. Something. So got some here. Yep, I'm gonna need a longer screwdriver. Hang on. Alright. This'll work. Yeah, these are on there. Holy crap. That was loosened up. There we go. I'm just going to pull these out. Screws out, I got this bracket. So now I'm going to lower the play fields. Now that this bracket is loose. So we can get a better look. Let's get it here. Yeah, this magnet sleeve, I mean, it doesn't seem bad. It seems fine. The spring's still there. I guess we can clean this shaft up a little bit, but I don't see anything super gnarly with that. Is that a switch to the right of the buck I see? Hang on, let me move this down, hang on. I will try to get you closer so you can see what I'm seeing. I don't know if that's any better. Try to lower you a bit. Here, I'll move you closer to the game. Sorry. So, there is a switch to the right of the buck, but I think that switch tells the, God, look at my gloves coming apart. I think that switch tells the, this coil to fire. This seems fine, like this doesn't seem crunchy, it's a little dirty, but this all seems perfectly normal. So when this is lined up, see, it is a little like sticky though, so I'm wondering if this sleeve just needs to be cleaned. Maybe it's like gunky. I'm gonna clean that off. Also gonna go ahead and plug the iPad in.
There's a lot of secret stuff on this game.
There's that. I'm actually going to do this. I don't want the iPad dying midstream. That would not be good. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to go and plug you into our pack in.
This game's a lot of fun.
There we go. Plug you guys in there. See if we can keep it moving. All right. So the switch to the right of the box one messes up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean this coil shaft real quick just to be sure. I mean, it's pretty gunky. I don't think it's gonna solve all the problems, but it might solve some of them. Yeah, I really want to get a Data East games. I really want to get a Tales from the Crypt is like my number one wanted Data East game right now. Tales from the Crypt's great. We also have a Lethal Weapon, but it needs some MPU work, so it's currently not in the shop right now. Yeah, this sleeve doesn't seem that bad. It's a little dirty, but they all are.
It's a lot of fun.
Doesn't seem warped or anything, but maybe it is. It didn't give me any resistance coming out of the no resistance coming out of the coil, so let's clean this out real quick. Basically just cleaning it out. To be sure. It doesn't look bad. It's dirty, but clean it up just to see. Okay, cool. I'll check that out in a sec. Check it out real quick. I mean, it's mushroomed a little bit, but it's not terrible. I mean, it already does seem a little bit better than it was. I mean, it's still a little hesitant, but not terrible. It seems a lot less muddy than it was before. Good to just do, I guess, since we have it out. So we're gonna put this back up. So we can tighten this back up. Now we'll recenter everything for you guys, and then we'll check this switch too, just to make sure that everything's good on it. The switch here is the one I think you're talking about. We're gonna put this coil stop back together. Make sure it's still. Oh, that seems much better now. There's like no resistance, but there's also no ball in it. So we'll tighten it up. We'll put a ball in it and see if it's still kind of rough. So what games do you currently have in your setup, man? They said that your first one was JP, but what do you got currently? Trying to get a right angle on this thing so I can see what I'm doing. See if what we did is actually going to help anything. Or it shouldn't hurt anything because it was dirty, but this screw really doesn't like. There's only this bracket. I can't even believe that. Maybe this bracket is bent a little bit. All right. Jurassic Park, Fishtails, Twilight Zone, Addams Family, Lord of the Rings. Wow, man. So those games, Lord of the Rings is like my most wanted game right now. Metallica's up there too. Twilight Zone obviously is great. Fishtails I don't have a lot of time with. It's a fun game. I just don't really have a lot of time on it. And Jurassic Park. This is honestly the first time I've ever worked on this game. Our buddy in Lake City's letting us borrow it for a little bit. It's alright, so I tighten that back up. We're gonna put this down. And then again, I don't think it's gonna make a big difference, but what I did is I just cleaned this shaft up. So you see here it moves pretty freely. But we're gonna put a ball in there. I was doing the same thing before. Of course I'm gonna do that because I'm an idiot. Put a ball here. See how like firm it is here? Like it doesn't want to move when there's a ball there. It's like stuck. Something's not right. Like this will not move at all. So I don't know, something's out of alignment, man. It just does not want to move with that ball sitting there. So there's like a little gear here that's supposed to move. And that ball's touching it. It does not want to go in. Holy crap. When there's no ball there. It's free to move. So it's almost like when the ball comes up, it gets stuck. So I wonder if this is like broken. What the deal is, but all right, we're gonna pull that other side off. We're gonna pull this coil back out. Wish there was something I could rest this on here. I'm thinking that this whole mech is like bent. Something's not right. Why would it move fine? And then like the ball hits it. I wonder if this post is a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this post off. So I'm thinking maybe like it's pushing it up a little bit and then it doesn't want to move because it's like stuck. That doesn't make sense though. So see, it moves perfectly fine. Put a ball there and it's like stuck. Like it does not want to freaking move. Yeah, I agree. The menus are kind of rough on this. All right, so let's figure this out, man. This is weird. This is perplexing. So, the ball comes down and it hits this little mech here. And the mech is supposed to move. And then when this goes forward, it kicks the ball over. So is this mech out of alignment? That's all above the playfield stuff. So we should be able to remove this bracket. Kind of get an idea what's going on. So it's all above, it's all stuff here. It looks like it's all this stuff. So these two screws maybe? It almost looks like pivot points messed up or something. See it? Like I'm not crazy. Like this should have just easily moved when you put a ball in. Like stuck. Doesn't want to move. It's crazy, right? It's like it doesn't want to go forward enough. You move it more forward. If I manually push the ball forward a bit more, and then it'll go easy. Okay. So it looks like these balls aren't going down enough. So I wonder if these switches are maybe like, or the trough is dirty or something. It's preventing it. And these switches have like no resistance on them. Unless this is bent here to prevent the ball from going forward enough. That was fine. I guess we'll put this up so we can get a better look at it. Oops. So I'm thinking that's what it is. Move you guys back up a little bit. Just working on stuff up here now. So I'm thinking what's happening is when I put the ball in, it goes down here, and I'm thinking it's not going forward enough. Something's preventing it from going all the way down. So I'm thinking if I pull these nuts off here or something, I can see if I can put the ball in. Now that it's there, if I pull this pin, it's super easy because it's kind of forward. But when it was down, shit. I went up the ramp. Once here, I can see the mech kind of move back and forth. Something is not wanting the ball to rest properly. It's really bizarre. It's definitely an alignment issue. I've got you guys plugged in and charging, but it's not charging enough, so we're going to probably die here in a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on it. What could be causing this? No resistance here at all. The only thing I can think is maybe this mech slightly bent too much. So up here it works fine. You put it here and it's ready to go. Sitting there, it's waiting. Pull the coil super flawlessly and it goes. No issue. But when it's down, when you drop that ball in, I mean, it's there and it kind of will work, but it's not. I mean, it's not as smooth as it is here, and it should be. So something's not right. Should not take that much force. Should be like a flipper coil. It should just go like that. Just you guys again. Yeah, so I'm not sure, man. I'm wondering if maybe if I just like put the legs up a little bit further in the back, it'll cause this to want to move in more. I know it sounds silly, but wonder how that neck works. See how tight that is? I don't get it. So the ball isn't down enough. And I see the switch here that you're talking about. But this is even before that. What's this guy? I need to pull that damn neck off. So it's these two lock nuts and these here. See if I can't get them off. Those two are sockets, but this one's a screw. I'm gonna grab my socket set. Alright, we're back. It's very weird, man. It's very, very weird. I agree with you. I'm gonna see if we can't figure this thing out. Maybe it's just dirty or like, I don't know, out of alignment or something. It's really bizarre. It's 9mm word. They're 9mm. Okay. Here's the mech, so you don't need to pull the rest up. Okay. So here's the mech. Let's take a look at it. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. So we got this pretty much pulled in. So is there play in it? Is that the issue? Is it going too far? So it looks like what's happening is when the ball hits it, it pushes it up a little bit and it gets stuck on this post. If I pull it straight back, no issue. But when the ball comes, it's hitting this and it's resting on this post and it's too far. So I wonder if, just to try, I'm going to pull this post out. Where'd my little nubby screwdriver go? I'm going to pull that post out and just see. Just see if that messes with anything. So maybe that post is in the wrong spot, or maybe I'm crazy. We're gonna test it out. Just want to test it. See if it causes any issues.
There's lots of secret stuff on this game.
So I pull this out. Even if the ball gets pushed up, it's much easier to pull in. So we're just going to test it. I know there's supposed to be a part there, but we're going to just test it and kind of see if that does make a difference. Maybe that piece is the wrong size. Could be. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. I'm thinking that post is worn a bit. I agree with you. But I'm going to pull it out completely just for now. And tighten this back up. I just want to see if it makes a difference before we play. I think it will, but it just seems silly to me. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to kick this ball out of here. So, again, we have free play here. Put a ball in it. It's still pushing this up a little bit. I don't know why this has so much play. Like it went. You see how smooth this goes?
The game's a lot of fun.
And it just seems like it wants to get stuck. I don't get it. So this comes up, and then it doesn't want to move. So I wonder if this just has too much slack in it.
if there's another way we can tighten this neck to prevent it from coming up so high.
I don't know. We are actually located in Tallahassee, Florida. It's called Flippin' Great Pinball.
There's a lot of different stuff on this game.
Where are you in Florida? Are you located somewhere else? Where are you at? Yeah, we were really busy earlier today, but Sunday night it's usually slow, so this is a good time to do some repairs and do a little bit of streaming and that kind of stuff. All right, so we got this back out. So what would cause this to have so much play? This comes up. It shouldn't go up that high. Or should it? Maybe binding up on that. Oh, Georgia near Savannah. Okay, cool, man. If you're ever in Tallahassee, man, stop by. So I wonder if I should put a spacer underneath this bracket so it'll be up a little bit. And then this way maybe the ball's not going to hit it as hard. Because with that being loose, it's like butter. It's seriously like no effort at all, and it still stops the ball. So I'm wondering if there's supposed to be like wash. I'm gonna put 2 washers under that just to check it. Just to check it out, see if that works. Let me grab some washers. Actually, you know what? I think I have them in the base of the game. Because these were actually too big to fit or something before. Thought I did. Check. This game, or was it? Anyways, let me grab some washers. Hang on. Crazy person, I can't find my washers. Am I losing my mind? There's the nuts there. I pulled 2 washers and it didn't fit. I'm losing my mind. A little one. But I'm betting if I put some spacers there, this damn thing will work. Alright, gotta go look for some washers. Oh, I got some. There they are. There's fire that I put in there. Alright, I'm gonna put these 2 little
There's a lot of secret stuff on this game.
for Walton last week. Okay. I got these 2 washers here. I'm gonna try to just put them underneath here just to test this real quick. It looks like originally there was a metal bracket that went there, and it's not there. So I'm gonna tighten these down. I don't know if it's too high. But it looks like there was supposed to be like a almost like a square bracket. Because there's some stuff missing, and it's not there. So we'll see. Just gonna tighten this up real quick. see if that little bit of spacing helps. We're going to drop a ball in. Still stops it. And like butter, it goes. Perfect. Sweet. Maybe that's all it needed was those spacers. Let me tighten that up. All right, so that's nice and tight. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. Still stops it, it moves up a little bit. But like clockwork, it pulls over and it goes. Sweet. So let's put this apron back on. Drop one screws. We're going to put this apron on here. Try to line it up. I guess it doesn't tuck like a Williams or a Stern. It's okay. Put these back in. I'm going to laugh if it was just missing that spacer, man. Causing all these damn problems. All right, we're gonna pop these balls in. Now, I do still need to put that post back in if this works. Let's see, let's give it a shot. Move you a little bit. I think that dinosaur needs a bit of love. It works, but it's kind of holding on for dear life, I guess is a good way to put it. Back you up a little bit. Three balls missing. How the heck does that even make sense? I put 6 in there. See that? 6 balls. So it's not lining up. What the frick is going on with this thing? Now they don't want to line up properly. These switches are not like down. This thing out of alignment or something. Let's see. What a weird game. Sometimes you gotta love pinball, man. Can I skip over this thing? Missing all the balls. What the frick, man? Man, it's out of alignment somehow. This whole thing is bent or something. Cannot catch a break today, man. Now this switch with the trough thing's like out of alignment. All we did was lift the top up a bit. That's not going to hold them out of shape, I don't think. It's almost like this whole thing needs to be bent up a little bit. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like all those switches. Disable the dyno? Yeah, you're right. These switches are like out of alignment. Like these guys. Like you can see here, like they're not down all the way. So it still seems like something ain't right. Seems like the balls are too far forward. Let's pull the apron back off. We're at 10% on the iPad. My charger's not keeping up, so I'm gonna stream as long as I can. Hopefully we can get this thing popping. We don't need the apron on the test. Really should have no effect on the movement of these damn balls. Let's just see. All the balls are backed up properly now, so I want to see if that'll do anything. Move you down. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't have my like my Apple like fat big charger thing here. It's one of those little like. Thank you for the host, Owl. It's one of those weird like little tiny ones. I'm gonna let it do a thing. I'm gonna try to grab a better charger. Hang on. What up? No, I'm trying to find a better charger. My iPad's gonna die. Hang on one sec, guys. It's a very frustrating game, man. Trying to see if this will work a little better. Let's see. What's up, man? How you feeling? You feeling any better, Cathode? Yeah, well, what's going on with it? It's weird, man. So, I'm trying to, why is this not charging at all now? What the heck is going on? It's plugged in. Let me try this. Hi, babe. Will this charge? Don't allow. Why are you not charging? It's so dumb. I'm streaming trying to fix this Jurassic Park, and it's being a dick, to put it politely. Not charging. Good. Great. Rad. Where are you not charging? Hang on, let me try to find another thing. This doesn't want to work. I can't find my freaking Apple plug thing for this. Did not say the magic word? Yeah. Put that back in. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can find the office diet for a year. Yeah. I don't know where else his Apple charger would be. You don't know where the fat Apple charger thing is, do you? It's not up at the front, the fat white iPad plug. Because this little one's not working properly.
Literally don't know what you're talking about.
It's you plug it in, and it's USB in one end, but it's like this big and white.
I've only ever seen yours at home. So you had.
Alright. So this still isn't working. Okay, now it sees the balls. Let's see. Should kick a ball here. Let me shoot the T-Rex.
Welcome to driving.
So that worked, and it launched the ball up. We're gonna let this drain. Oh frick, forgot I had the apron off. Whoops. Let it drain. Let's see if it lines up. Kick the ball, okay. Seems to be working. Oh yeah, the apron's off. Okay. So why are you working now? Should kick it. Kick it. Okay. Now it's working. Alright. So now I'm gonna put the apron back on. See if it works, because it's not working apparently. No apron again. I know. So we got our ball.
Now! Should have been there by now.
So it's still thinks it's a ball that looks not. So here's, see, it thinks there's a ball up there. It's just not detecting that this last ball drained. So this apron is like not detecting. See, this switch is like out of alignment. Not detecting the drain. No apron. Let's see. So it's not right. It's not recognizing this drain on ball 3. So now it did. So this thing's still out of alignment. It's not allowing the ball to move forward enough. It's crazy. So it's still kind of messed up. Thank you guys for the follows. Alright, so we start a game. It's going to kick a ball out.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Which works. Shoot the dinosaur in his butt. Dang it! So recognize the drain there. So then this should move. Ball 2 kicks it up. Dinosaur juked me a little bit. So let's try the drain. Okay, recognize that drain. That work. Shot him in his belly. I got T-Rex. Got 3 balls there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So I recognized it that time. What the frick is going on?
The T-Rex is loose!
Alright, maybe we fixed it. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's try it again. We'll try it one more time with the apron off. See if it works.
Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds.
So it should kick it out.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Upper ready?
Not enough. Alright, drain. Up and over. Frick, I didn't want to go this. Damn it. This poor shaker motor has seen better days. Alright. We're gonna let this drain. Alright, so recognize the drain there. Shoot ball 3.
Upper ready?
Okay. This should be multi-ball. Whoops. So it's actually try both of these. So it should be a drain there, a drain there, and a drain there. Let's see. Okay, it worked. All right. 3 balls in 1. Yep, we are. So now what I'm going to do is put this freaking apron back on. Because it's worked now without getting jammed. Put the apron on. Actually, no, we got to put that screw back in first. Hang on. There it is. All right, let's put this apron back on. Post for the ball pusher. Yeah, I'm just gonna check this real quick. We'll put that post back on too. Actually, you know what? We'll put it on now. You're right. Might as well do it while it's off. All right, let's put this post back in. Yep, it's still free. Now I'll put the apron back on. And let us see if now we can still play.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay, kick the ball.
Upper ready.
With a godlike glass off scores. Door open. Alright, gonna let it drain. Okay, recognize drain. Should be ball 2. Okay, kick it out. Fire it up. So we go drain. Should be okay. That should be ball 3. Recognize it? Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Alright, let's see if you recognize. Alright, cool. Well, it looks like it's kind of fixed. Maybe. Yep. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, we got a free game. I will be back on tomorrow night streaming more of this. I need to adjust the pop bumpers. We need to fix some of this lighting down here. It's kind of weird. We're going to double check this to make sure it's still working. We're going to reflow a bunch of solder on this thing. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys for following. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be around 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night that I stream. But thank you dudes for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.